Thank you very much for your opportunity,
Yeah,
Ryan.
no
Would you be so kind just briefly explain your amps and guitars and also the effects? We are very interested in your effects. Let's start, please, the guitars. What you be using tonight?
On the road over here in Europe, I bring just a few of my guitars, and pretty much I keep it to a Strat and a Les Paul. And this is my Strat, and this is a custom shop Fender Relic. And it was brand new when I first originally got it, and
really
every little thing that's happened has been over the years. It's not destroyed; it's got character. Yes. It's got a lot of character, but it's great. It's a very accurate guitar. I have Klopman pickups are in it, and he's based out of Germany, and makes some really great pickups that I put in here, and I've been loving them ever since. And that's basically the lowdown on the Strat.
Okay.
This is a 59 custom shop Les Paul, historic R9. And this one's from the year 2000. And again, all the wear has just happened over the years of playing hundreds of shows on it, basically.
We definitely will listen to this.
Yeah, but very light. It's very light, and it's a very rare, actually. The iced tea burst that they did on this was only done briefly at the custom shop. But great Les Paul and all.
Who or what was your primary influence when you started to choose your guitars or the amps?
It's all kind of different. I've gone through different things and stuff. In the States, I use different amps too, and over here, and I'm more and more all Marshall, pretty much. But yeah, it's always different. I think every room's different too, so I don't always use the same rig. It'll be maybe just one amp or two amps and stuff like that.
And
but
you finally, I just seen you mixed. So today you're playing on the Marshall and the Super Reverb and what this?
Yes, this is a Marble custom amp that is a friend's amp of mine that he loaned it to me to have as a backup, and I ended up trying it with the whole rig because I wasn't too happy with each of the amps that I had, and it ended up sounding great mixing it. That kind of the way I have them mixed right now is I have this 100 watt Marshall. It's the JCM 900, and it's through a 412 with greenback reissue speakers in it, and that's kind of the low end and strength behind the guitar, kind of. And then when it goes over to the Super is a little bit more brighter and kind of gets the kind of more shimmering harmonic kind of sounds. And that blended together already sounds good, but then the Marble just kind of adds a really good mid-range sort of that gives it kind of a out front. So when I mix them all, I kind of get a little bit of each thing, and it kind of comes out as one. Pretty much it's like having one huge amp, basically.
So not using like solo or boosting that one? Just
every once in a while, I'll turn off one amp just for like the intro of a song, and then kick it on when the band comes in. But yeah, it's basically mixed as one big sounding amp, so I kind of just have all of the aspects and stuff. And then this is it's kind of a different board than I have at home, and this is my second pedal board, so this is just for only when I'm in Europe. And this is a Dunlop Joe Bonamassa wah pedal that this was one of Joe's that he sent to me as a gift once that was really cool. And then the standard Boss tuner. This is a Jupiter fuzz pedal that's made by Walrus Audio that is just killer. It's huge. It gives it a big, huge sound. This is a one of the newer MXR Univibes. It's the old Univibe that was the original, Univibe, but they were able to put it in a real small, compact little body, and it's very thick sounding. It's just got like I use it kind of for a Leslie kind of sound, and every once in a while when I get trippy, I do a psychedelic type stuff. Then I use this. It's an old Full Drive 2 from Full Tone Pedals, and I use that primarily for the Les Paul. And it kind of gives me that no matter what amp I use, I can get that Marshall kind of rock sound. And I use its boost, and then every once in a while I will use, this is a Way Huge Pork Loin overdrive, and I'll use that for the solos, for when I'm doing a solo with that, and then kill it and stuff. Leading to the next pedal, when I'm using the Strat, this is a Mojo Hand Rook Royale. And I never use the boost side, but I use this side for using the Strats, and then I use the pork loin again for if I'm doing a solo, I hit that pedal. So there's that. This is a decimator pedal, and I use that for in here right now. The lights and stuff is kind of has that hum. You get that 60 cycle hum, but you can dial it out. And I hit it, and it kills all of the sound down until you touch the note, kind of. So it just makes things sound a lot cleaner. And then what's next? We got the Boss DD3, and I have a lot of different delay pedals I use. I use a Wampler faux echo back in the States, and this one's just, I think something happened to a pedal on the last tour, and I got this one, but it's just your standard delay that I use as an echo. And then this is a Lila, this one's a 1 at 2 pedal, I believe, that I'm actually using the wrong way, and I'm using the tuner out for the third amp. Okay. But he makes a bunch of different ones. The one I have at home goes to 3 amps and stuff, so this one I've used just the tuner. Okay. And it's the best AB box that I think there is. Well, ABY now, but it and all that does is it just splits the signal and sends it to all the amps. Yes. But the best, super silent switching, it's killer. This is just the full drive, the normal side.
Okay.
And that's like, and that's just for the normal, like, intros and stuff. When the band actually comes in and we have, like, I'll hit the boost. And then the boost is, and that's while the band's going. Then that's more of that mid-range, kind of puts the note out front. And then, of course, the wah you gotta throw in. It's a very vocal wah pedal. Yeah, the Jupiter, I actually only use that right now on our single that's for the new album, Memphis. At home, I used a Dunlop. It was another pedal that Joe gave me. It was a Fuzz face that I have at home. But this Walrus pedal is just killer for a huge bass. And it's good for Memphis is the song that I use it on and stuff, but it's you get the crazy Jimi Hendrix fuzz out of it. And it's kind of crazy sounds, and and
thank you very much for your time. Have a great show.
Thank you.
Listening. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.